Good morning, everyone. So happy that you're here. Happy Monday. I hope you've all had a wonderful weekend. I have had a great weekend. A few days ago, I had posted these, let me find them here, these cards that I had made with some jelly print backgrounds. Now, not this one, but maybe it was the other one, but it doesn't matter. So I've done a few more. Like, look at how adorable these are. Well, I know that some of you have told me that you don't have a jelly plate. So today we are going to experiment using my glass cutting mat. If you don't have a glass cutting mat, use something that's non-porous, like those, you know, those baking sheets. They are that you can do your hot glue and stuff on. Those, I'll just got a piece here. Well, similar to this, like it has a flat side and then a shiny side. This one has been through the ringer. I've accidentally used my cutting tool on it, and like, oops. But get stuff like that, and then all I did is I taped it off to be, you know, close enough to the size of my paper. I just have that one there. That's going to be the roll off. I have some different paints, some golds and pinks and blues and creams, just acrylic paint. And I have a roller. What else? We're just going to do paint today. I mean, you can do oxide inks and water, and you can just have a play. I have a couple of stencils. We'll try those too. I haven't tried them yet, like on this. So we're gonna just play and have some fun and see what we can do. All right, so let's get started. If you want to do this with me, grab your stuff, and then we're just going to experiment and play. And then anything that you create, it can be added into your junk journals. And please, I am no expert at all. I am just playing, having fun, and you know, it's like where you watch the videos and you try and familiarize yourself with colors. I just put colors together that I think are going to look good. I do not have a color wheel. And then we're just going to roll it out. And this process goes very quickly, like once you get started. But it rolls out really nice on the glass mat. It feels good. And then I'm just going to use the one on the side there and roll that out. Grab a piece of paper. I'll just do a couple with different colors, and then we can do some with the stencils. Okay, and see what happens. So, I mean, not everybody has the jelly plate, and look at that. Look how pretty that is, right? With the black, and they do not take long to dry. Now, I'm not going to clean it. I'm just going to leave it. Okay, so I have some gold here, and for your ratio of color, like the paint, I don't know. I just have been putting little daubs of color, and oops, and that's it, and then rolling it out to see what happens. My mat is kind of wonky, so it makes my board move every time I do something. And just like that. And these are darker colors. I like the dark grungy grunginess of the different paints, but I've just been having fun. But I know that there's a lot of you who just love the look, and so that is just a runoff. That one wasn't too great, but I didn't add too much paint to it, so it's all a trial and error. Whoops, that was way too much. And then, let's see, I'll do this. It's spun gold, it's called. It's not even open yet. So, just bear with me for a second here. I'm just gonna pop off this stuff. Come on. I didn't check before we started, but there we go. So maybe because it's a bigger area, like the jelly plate I have is a 5x7. So it's not a very big area, but it's perfect for me. And I can get 2 images per sheet, which is really good. So let's just see this. And then we'll do one with a stencil, a couple of them with stencils. And then we can just make a couple of the cards. I think we'd have enough time. And so there we have that with the pinks. And then if you want to, I don't know if this will work, but I do know if you want to take color off, then you add like a backing color. I don't know, maybe I'm talking off the top of my head, but we're gonna find out. I know that you do have to wait for colors to dry if you're putting a print on, but I'm just doing this to have fun for no other reason. It's just to have some fun and make background papers so that I can collage with them. And this is all I did, so just rub it all around and then see what comes up. And then that came up with the white on the background. That one's very pretty. Okay, so let me get a stencil. These are just circles. So I have some gold. Let's try something different. What is this? It's a blue. It's just about gone. It's tropical blue, so let's try it. And I just have a basket with all of my paints in it. Whoop. And then a hunter green. So if you're seasoned doing this stuff, my apologies if I'm doing it wrong, because it's just about having fun, isn't it? When you think about it, it's just enjoying ourselves, putting things down, and just having fun and enjoying the process. Oops, my stencil. I did say stencil. All right, so I'm going to lay it on top, and then I'm going to take this paper and then just do this. Oh, look at how cute that is with the green and the blues. That's lovely. And so normally on a jelly plate, when you remove this, you would wait for those circles to dry. Well, I don't have that luxury because editing and stuff just doesn't work for me right now. So I'm going to lay this one right on top, and we'll see what kind of image that we get from it. And it's messy, but isn't that half of the fun, right? Just all the, oh yes, look at how pretty that is. That worked out so well. Shall we do just a couple more? And then we can do some bases. What do you think? Let me find, oh, here's a purple. What goes with purple? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And I have this vintage white, it's called. Let's just do that. It comes out kind of funky. I'm not sure if it's because it's old or what, but it comes out kind of goopy. I'm just checking my roller. It must be gone. I had something on it. But see, and then it just picks up all that beautiful color. Just come this way. I thought there was something on there. But I just like to give everybody ideas on what you can do if you don't have something. So I was determined to figure out a way to do these. You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this. I was going to do some more circles, but I think just more of these backgrounds are going to be lovely. And then you can just get out all your stencils, your stamps, like your wood stamps. Get those out as well. You can use them. And look at how pretty that is. Very pretty. All right, we'll do one more, and then let's just see if we can get all this up. Probably not, but because it's on glass, might not be enough paint on there, but we'll do our best. All right, so I'm just going to leave it like that. And then you get your runoff page, and you can create with that as well, which is real fun. Oh, avalanche of paper. So there we go. So let's see what I can get off with this. Okay. Get it off, but you can use tissue paper. Here's that. Lovely. Tissue paper, watercolor paper. I'm going to move this because that part is done. Just set it on my floor. And then a runoff sheet I'll pop there. Let's just have a look. Excuse me. This one, the one we just did, is kind of wet. This one's dry already. That was our first one. And that was the runoff piece. And then we have our two pinks with the colors there. So pretty. And then the gold and all the different colors that were left on the plate. That's the one we just did. So it needs to dry a little bit. And then we have our purples. Got some green and blues in there. How nice. And then this one, isn't that gorgeous? And then so that was the first on top of the stencil, and this was underneath the stencil. So you get all those luscious colors in there as well. So pretty. So then you can just take it and you can just go with it and work with it however you want. But I have these cards that I use, and these ones are kind of fun because one side is matte and the other side is shiny. So I haven't had any troubles with things sticking to the shiny side because I've used wet glue, but you can use matte, medium. This stuff here, this really sticks to your fingers too. So you have that as well. But, oh, goodness. Just gonna move these out of the way. Oh, my goodness, things are just falling all over. So I'm just gonna grab a couple of these and let's just dress one. So the idea is if you're gonna collage with them, you can take them apart, like just in pieces. I have this one here that I did collage with pieces, and then I have ones where I just took a full sheet plus a piece. Or this one is one complete piece, and then I took the leftovers on the back. So you can do that too. This is just one full sheet and a sheet at the back of it. I kind of like to have it all full, just because there's so many colors in there and so much is going on. So I'm going to do it that way. But yeah, let's do that, and hopefully my glue works today. Yesterday it was giving me issues, of course. So I hope you all had a good weekend. Ours was pretty quiet. It was finally nice out, so we were able to go for walks, which was lovely. We went for a walk around the lake, so that was really nice. Oh, maybe I'll do it this way. But if you wanted to take this and wrap it around and glue it, that would be all right too. I won't do that, but just gonna do one side. Grab my scissors, and then you can just dress them. I've been playing with my Tim Holtz dolls, and they're the Halloween ones actually that I've been playing with, but they're so fun. You know how much I enjoy using Tim Holtz product, so like he's so creative in everything he makes and does, and yeah, I really enjoy using his product. All right, I'm just going to do the one side, and then I'll just glue this one on, and then it'll have a chance to dry. But the dressing them up is what takes the time, right? The actual painting that we had done does not take hardly any time at all. So let's see. Right there. See some of that blue on there. Oops. But you can make a whole set of these and add them as ephemera pieces with a journal, or you can send them in Happy Mail. If you're just wanting to send someone a card, you can dress up one of the cards and put plain paper on the back and write a message. Like, how beautiful would that be to receive something like this in the mail with a little message on it or something? I'm just gonna miss the corner. But yeah, you just go around, and whatever didn't glue down, you can just add some glue. I always seem to miss right at the corners. So just tiny little bits anyway, nothing too major. All right, so there we go. We have 2 bases. So then you can just start grabbing. And you remember those circles that we had cut from our cards, from our window cards? Use those too. Like I have a few left, but I used some on this card. I have a couple of there. And then I had cut this one and then I put the little piece of it down at the bottom. And then this one, same thing. And then this one, I have some of our circles. All right, and then I have the Tim Holtz peeps here. But look at these, they're so awesome. But, and then I just take a little marker and I outline in black. That's what I've been doing. And this is just a brush marker. It's just a thin brush marker. It's Marvy number 44006, whatever that means. I don't know if that's the size of it or what. But you don't have to do any outlines. You can just use your inks and distress everything. But I wanted to show you the complete process of what I had done. So I'm going to use this one here. And then if you want to just use half of this, just use half. If you want to put a full one on, do that too. But I'm just going to add it. And these are the background pieces, so they're going to go on first. I was thinking I was going to put something else on it first, but no. So then you have that there, and then you can just add the other half somewhere else. Just push it over there. Hopefully you can see that. So just like that. Excuse me. And if you want to add another one, like a full one, then do that. But yeah, I just go around the edges like that just to add some color to it. But I mean, you can just lay it flat and do your ink all around it so that you have a thicker line. It's just your taste, right? Whatever you want to do with it. So hopefully I've explained pretty clearly. Like, it's pretty straightforward once you get going. You just roll your paint out and then you can just have some fun. Oh, she's pretty serious looking. Let's use her. And then these are from Tim Holtz as well. There's, oh, I don't even know what these are. They're not clocks, but they're like gauges and stuff. And I have some Halloween things in here as well. And so it's just putting stuff on, having some fun. Yeah, we'll do this one. Handle with care, it says. And most of you know that I don't normally do Halloween crafts. I don't mind Halloween. It's just, I don't know. But I don't make Halloween crafts as a rule. But I don't consider this Halloween. It's, you know, it's just October, for the month of October, I guess. I don't know how to explain it, sorry. Could be talking through the top of my hat too, but let's see, handle the number here. I have these lovely numbers, but they are huge. on here. So let me just grab my girl. So it's just building stuff in the background. That's all I'm trying to do. Or she could go back there. I could put it on a slant and I can just trim off that corner too. Let's do that. Add words. Whatever you'd like to it. Okay, I'm just going to keep the lid off that because I'll be using it in a second. I can't pick her up. Tried to pick her up, I couldn't do it. It's terrible when your fingers go all wonky. Right, and then just go, I'm just going to go around her. She has a full skirt. Just going to go around the edges of it. And the bottom. There we go. Short and sweet. Okay, I'm just gonna, but you can put lace behind her. I've been using this black thread quite a bit. It just sits on my desk, so why not use it? Just crumple it all up. I know before I completely put her down, I'm just gonna pop some behind her just like that, and then have her like that. There. Oh goodness, that is so cute. Just trim off this piece, and then because where we cut the circle, it's white again, so I just add. I mean, you can put spatter all over this in a black or a gold or something. Excuse Brad if you can hear him. He's Tom's napping, so he wants to wake him up. And there we go. Look, holy, that's so adorable. That's what we did. So I won't do the back until it's dry, but if you're going to be doing your cards or whatever it is you're doing, just do the front and back at the same time. I didn't do that, but and I did have some words. Here they are. These are Curiosities sticker book from Tim Holtz. And you can just, oh, look at this. Elmira is a curious woman. Does she look like an Elmira? She might. But I'm going to just use my ink pad and put some ink on the side. And it's the Black Soot Distress ink. A little bit of glue because I know it'll end up coming up. And well, I'm gonna pop it down here, I think. And there's a little glue seepage. You just move that, and it dries completely white, which is good. And so there you go. And you can take it further if you want. If you have one of those water pencils, you know, you can make your lines and then use your water to pronounce all the pieces, which would be lovely as well. All right. My goodness, we made it. We did it. I'm so happy. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really do. It has been so fun. But what a great way to make backgrounds if you don't have a Gelli plate, right? And so I'm so happy that I was able to show you how to do it and what to do, and I'm happy that it worked. I mean, sometimes try things, you don't know if it's going to work or not, so I'm really, really excited that it worked. All right, so here we go. This is what we have today. So now I have a bunch more papers to play with. Right, so I'm going to leave it there for today. Thanks so much for hanging out. Questions, comments, please leave them below. Please give this a thumbs up. I thoroughly hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, if you think others would like it too, please share. All right, God bless. Take care. Oh, wait. I have a giveaway to mention. I'm going to do another giveaway on Friday. So in this video, just say, yes, please enter me. And yeah, that's all. Just please be a subscriber and leave a comment. Okay? All right. God bless. Take care. Bye for now.